Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Daniel. I know I haven't been posting any videos in quite some time. I've just been busy with life in general. But today's video is going to be just a quick life update about how I'm doing. So as you can see by the title below, I'm joining the Air Force. I'm joining the Air Force Reserve actually. And I'm just going to be answering a few questions that I get when people find out that I'm leaving to the Air Force, that I joined the Air Force. So yeah, let's get started to that. So one of the first questions I get asked is, are you scared or are you excited? And yes, I am. I'm everything. I'm excited, I'm scared, I'm nervous, I'm anxious, all the above. So just a quick backstory, I enlisted, so I signed my papers and everything in August of last year. So that was in August, and I didn't get my ship date, or I didn't find out when I was leaving until January. So I waited like a whole 6 months just for them to tell me, hey, you're going to be leaving this day. And that was still like so far away. So we're in July. I actually leave exactly 1 week from today. So today is the 17th, I believe, 16th. I leave the 24th of July. So I leave 1 week from today. So I waited almost a year from the time where I signed up to the time where I left. So I am excited. I've waited so long to finally leave, and I'm excited. I'm scared, of course, just for not knowing what to expect, not knowing what to be prepared for. I mean, I did get some notes and everything, but you never know what it is until you go through it. So that's the main reason why I'm scared. But yeah, I'm more excited than anything to be leaving. Another question I get asked, question number 2 that I get asked a lot is, what are you going to be doing in the Air Force, or what's your job going to be? Are you going to be flying planes? A lot of people say. So no, just because you're in the Air Force doesn't mean you're going to be flying planes. A lot of people have that idea. My job is actually security forces, or military police, MP. I hear a lot of bad stuff about that job. A lot of people say that it's very boring. It's like the worst job. But since I'm doing the Air Force Reserve, I don't know if that's going to be a little bit different. So most people that say that's because they do that full time, every day they're doing this. So with the Air Force Reserve, it's a little bit different. So that's actually question number 3. What is the Air Force Reserve? Like, how is that different from the regular Air Force? And the Air Force Reserve is kind of doing the Air Force just part-time. So you're kind of like just there in case the Air Force needs you, and then they'll pull you. So it's exactly that. You're just reserve for the Air Force itself. So basically it's just you enlist, you go through boot camp, BMT, you go through tech school to learn your job, and then you just report to your duty station 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks in the summer. Just to keep refreshing your mind through all the training, in case the Air Force ever does need you. So I don't know if being in the Air Force Reserve and being active duty is going to make the job any less boring than what people say. But I've always wanted to be a police officer, so I thought this was something I could definitely, a foot in the door or something like that. So I'm excited for this job anyways. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, and that's what the Air Force Reserve really is. Just basically being the reserve for the Air Force. Another question I get asked is, where are you going to be stationed? So with the Air Force Reserve, it's a little bit different. So you don't really get stationed anywhere. So after you've done with all your training, wherever that is, for me that's going to be in Texas. So I'm going to be in Texas from July till next year. But I'm going to be here. I'm going to stay home essentially. The base where I have to report to is actually Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Tucson, Arizona. So that's where I'm going to be going 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks in the summer, just because that's the base that had the job opening that I wanted. So that's where I'm going to be doing 1 weekend a month. The fourth question that I get asked a lot is, why are you joining? Like, why did you decide to join now? A lot of people say, oh, it's the worst time to join the military, or whatever their reasons are. But the reason I'm joining, I've always wanted to join ever since I was in high school. I graduated high school back in 2015, and I'm already 21 years old, so if I don't do it now, I'm never gonna do it. And like I mentioned earlier, I've always wanted to be a police officer ever since I was little. So this is basically killing two birds with one stone, military and police. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Another question I get asked is, how have you been prepared, or are you prepared, or how have you been preparing to go to boot camp? The number one thing that I've been doing to prepare myself is, of course, physical fitness. So I've been running, push-ups, sit-ups, hitting the gym. And I have seen improvements. When I first started, when I was like, all right, I need to start working out for this, I tested myself, and push-ups, I was good. Running was bad, and sit-ups was bad. So sit-ups, I have to do minimum. So sit-ups, I have to do a minimum. To pass, I have to do a minimum of 45 sit-ups. And when I tested myself a couple months ago, I did 35 in a minute. So I was bad. So I started doing 150 sit-ups every morning. I would do increments of 20. So I would do 20, take a little break, 20, take a little break. I did that every day for a couple weeks, and then I tested myself, and I was like, if I can at least get to 40, at least 5 more. And I tested myself, and I got 52. So that was a huge improvement, a huge boost in my spirit to keep training, to keep trying to get fit for boot camp. So, I mean, I've continued to do sit-ups. I'm now doing weighted sit-ups, weighted push-ups, running more. So that's how I've been preparing. I've also been studying, learning the ranks, the Air Force song, everything I got to learn. It was in the notes that my recruiter gave me. So I've been studying up on that as well. So that's how I've been preparing for the Air Force. I think that's all the questions I had right now. Just a quick, simple video I wanted to put out there. Like I said, a life update on me. Yeah, if there's any other questions that you guys might have and you want me to answer, you can drop them in the comments below. Any other future videos that you guys would like me to do. The reason I actually wanted to do these videos is because when I decided to join the Air Force Reserve, I went online, YouTube, of course, the first thing people go to. There was plenty of YouTubers and videos about the Air Force active duty, of course. But about the Air Force Reserve, there wasn't really any information out there, at least not for the questions that I had. So I wanted to start doing videos like this, and I think I might continue these kind of videos, just giving other people that might be leaving to the Air Force Reserve, or even just the Air Force in general, a little bit more information. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, any video ideas that you guys would like me to make. I think another video that I thought of making was, what I'm taking to the Air Force, and then once I get out of the Air Force, another video as to, what I needed and what I didn't need from what I took to the Air Force, or what I should have taken. And then, of course, videos about how BMT went for me and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, any other stuff you guys would want me to answer, videos, just drop them down in the comment section below. And yeah, guys, that's all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. I don't know what to do.